This is the WJTS News. In tonight's news, a local nursing home resident has died from COVID-19. The French Lick Casino is set to open next week. And the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles is expanding operations next week. Ann Powell looks at the weather forecast. Zach Gruber talks with the Dubois County Humane Society. And Kurt Guxell looks at sports. All this and more coming up on the 18 WJTS News. Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Dubois County Health Department has found more cases of COVID-19 in the county. As of today, Dubois County Health Department has confirmed that there are 2 new cases of COVID-19 in the county. This brings the county total to 231 cases. And as always, the Dubois County Health Department is working closely with the Indiana State Department of Health and local officials to ensure that close contacts of the patient are identified and monitored. Everyone who may have an exposure risk to these positive cases are being notified about potential exposures so that appropriate infection control procedures can be followed. The positive cases are in isolation. The good news, out of 231 cases, 157 cases have recovered, meaning that they are out of isolation and feeling well. 4 have passed away due to COVID-19. There have been 1,781 Dubois County residents tested for COVID-19. A local nursing home resident has died as a result of COVID-19. Good Samaritan Society's Northwood Retirement Community in Jasper made the announcement in a statement on Monday afternoon. 5 other residents and 3 employees have also tested positive for COVID-19. Nursing home officials say they will continue to follow guidelines from the CDC to help reduce the risk of virus spread and exposure. Perry County's Surgeons Center COVID-19 testing site is transitioning to a mobile traveling site. According to the Perry County Health Department, the site will be closed from today through the end of June. OptumServe will contact any individuals who have scheduled appointments and reschedule or direct them to the nearest Optum location for other testing sites. The mobile traveling site will assist with testing employees at nursing facilities for the next 3 to 4 weeks. The Indiana State Department of Health and OptumServe anticipate the closure of the testing site to be temporary, but will assess reopening sites after the testing in skilled nursing facilities is complete. Any questions, please call Optum at 888-634-1116, 634-1116. The French Lick Casino is set to open next week. Announced last night, the casino says that they will be reopening on Monday, June 15th at 6 a.m. More information will be released soon about what visitors can expect. In fact, most of Indiana's casinos can reopen their doors as soon as next week under coronavirus safety plans they have submitted to state officials. The 13 state-regulated casinos have been closed since mid-March, when widespread shutdowns started to slow the coronavirus spread. The Paoli Police Department arrested 2 men on multiple charges over the weekend. Luke Wethington and Zane Bartholomew both were charged with dealing in cocaine, dealing in a Schedule I controlled substance, dealing in a Schedule 5 controlled substance, dealing marijuana, possession of cocaine, 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, resisting law enforcement, and operating while intoxicated refusal. Saturday night, just before 8:15 p.m., a Paoli police officer conducted a traffic stop at a Huck's gas station for false plates. Also, Wethington and Bartholomew were wanted for questioning regarding a battery that occurred in French Lick earlier that night. The driver, Wethington, was under the influence of alcohol and denied all accusations of the battery. Bartholomew also denied all accusations regarding the battery. A canine was called in to conduct a free air sniff of the vehicle, which gave positive alert for narcotics. Multiple officers from different agencies searched the vehicle and found several narcotics, such as cocaine, Xanax, ecstasy, LSD, marijuana wax, raw marijuana, THC vape cartridges, edible gummies, and THC oil. Along with the drugs, police found over $5,000 in cash, air fresheners, and Ziploc baggies. Wethington and Bartholomew were then arrested. And while we're in Paoli, the Paoli Police Department is reporting acts of vandalism. Police say in Paoli that crimes happened between June 6th and 7th at Southeast 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Streets, as well as South Gospel. If anyone has any information on these incidents, they are asked to contact the Paoli Police Department at 812-723-2836, 812-723-2836. Now back to Perry County. The Perry County Health Department is reminding residents about school vaccinations. If your child is entering 6th or 12th grade, there are vaccine requirements prior to their first day of school. The Indiana Department of Education says that vaccination requirements remain the same regardless of what the 2020-2021 school year may look like. Due to COVID-19 precautions, all vaccines are by appointment only at the Perry County Health Department. To schedule an appointment, please call 812-547-2746, 812-547-2746. Appointment slots fill up quickly. Vaccines are also offered at the Perry County Memorial Hospital for those with private insurance, non-Medicaid. These vaccines are offered every Monday from 12 to 5 p.m. by appointment only. To schedule an appointment, call the Perry County Hospital at 812-547-0128, 547-0128. Road improvement work will restrict access to Huntingburg Street this week and throughout the rest of the month. Chestnut Street will be closed periodically between 12th and 19th Streets between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. today through Friday, June 12th, and again on Monday, June 15th through Friday, June 19th. Access will still be available to Hunter's Crossing subdivision during this project. The scheduled closings could change depending on the weather. The road will reopen during the evening hours and overnight, but the public is asked to think of an alternate route to work. For more information, contact the City of Huntingburg Director of Community Development, Rachel Steckler. She can be reached at 812-683-2211, 683-2211. The Pregnancy Center of Washington is set to have a series of events this month. First is the Pregnancy Care Center's Night of Praise, which will be held at Harvest Community Fellowship Church, weather permitting. If rain occurs, then the event will be moved inside the church. The worship band will begin playing at 7 p.m. You are asked to bring your own lawn chairs to the event. Next is the Pregnancy Care Center's 5K Life Walk. This will take place on Saturday, June 27th. The walk will start and end at the East Side Park Kiwanis Cabin in Washington. Registration opens at 8:15 a.m. with the walk beginning at 9 a.m. Registration forms are available online at facebook.com/washpcc. And the Pregnancy Center is also a location. If you are unable to walk the 5K, you can sponsor someone who can. Walkers are encouraged to seek out sponsors as well, which they can have multiples of. Sponsors can donate any amount they desire to help the center. Forms are available to list sponsors and their donation amount. For more information on this walk in Washington, call 812-257-1041, 257-1041. A new survey shows that a new normal hasn't dampened teens' interest in becoming entrepreneurs. A new survey for junior achievement by research firm Engine Insights shows that teens remain open to becoming an entrepreneur and starting a business despite the impact of COVID-19 on U.S. small businesses. 2/3, or 66% of teens between the ages of 13 and 17 said they were likely to consider starting a business or becoming an entrepreneur as an adult. A similar survey conducted in 2017 showed that nearly the same percentage of teens, 69%, were likely to start a business then. The 2020 survey of 1,000 teens was conducted from May 14th through the 20th, 2020. Other findings of the survey show that 29% of teens say their greatest concern about starting a business is that it's too risky, while 24% don't believe there's enough money in it. 18% said it didn't fit their personality or their skills. 52% of teens surveyed said that they need someone to invest in their business to consider being an entrepreneur. 51% said they need more information on what it would take to be successful. And 47% said they would need support from parents and family. 38% would need friends with similar interests to team with them, and a similar amount, 34%, would need a role model who is a business owner. The survey was conducted in support of a virtual event featuring entrepreneur and Shark Tank shark Mark Cuban. The Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles is expanding its operations next week. The BMV will resume walk-in services and will continue accepting a limited number of appointments on Monday, June 15th. Hoosiers will be able to complete all transactions needed in a branch except for driving skill exams. The BMV is finalizing its timeline to resume these exams and will share details in the coming weeks. The majority of branches will return to a 5-day per week schedule serving Hoosiers Tuesday through Saturday. The BMV is focused on maintaining a safe, healthy environment for its customers and employees. Customer-facing BMV members are required to wear face masks, and customers are encouraged to do the same. To see what your local BMV's hours are or for more information, visit in.gov/BMV. A $500,000 grant is expected to increase the number of soil conservation practices in Indiana and improve water quality in watersheds across the state. The Indiana Conservation Reserve Enhancement Program announced the grant Monday. The Indiana State Department of Agriculture says the funding was provided from a legal settlement that was stewarded in part by Indiana Wildlife Federation. The program seeks to improve water quality by creating buffers and wetlands aimed at reducing pollution from sediment, nutrient, pesticide, and herbicide losses from agricultural runoff into watersheds near the Wabash and White Rivers. Participants in the program remove cropland from the agricultural production and convert the land to native grasses, trees, and other vegetation. And that has been a look at your local news. Stay tuned. Zach Ruber pays his weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. Then Ann Powell has your local outlook on the weather. So we are 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.